All right, let's talk about pricing. Seriously, we're going to crack the code on what might be one of marketing's most powerful secrets. Because, it's not just about a number on a tag. It's this amazing mix of psychology, smart strategy, and just staying one step ahead of everyone else. So let's get right into it. So picture this. You're in the supermarket, maybe looking for some cereal, and you see it. The same box, the exact same one, but with two different prices. One says £3, the other says 2. And you kind of stop and think, wait, is that a mistake? A glitch in the system? Well, nope, it's not a mistake at all. It's actually a really clever strategy, and we are about to break down exactly how it works.
So here's our game plan for today. First, we're gonna solve that supermarket mystery. Then we'll do a deep dive into how Tesco totally mastered this game. After that, we'll get into the psychology of why it's so darn effective. And then, and this is the important part for you, we're gonna build a practical playbook you can actually use for your assignments. The goal? To take you from marketing apprentice to a real pricing strategist.
Okay, section 1. Let's get right to it and unpack that two-price puzzle you see every time you go shopping. I promise you, it's a lot simpler and way smarter than you might think. So this is it. This is the heart of the whole strategy. You've got your regular price, the one anybody can get, and then you have the Clubcard price. Think of it like a VIP pass. And this isn't some flash sale that's gone tomorrow. No, it's a permanent two-tiered system, and it has one single goal: to make you want to be in the club. So who absolutely perfected this strategy? Well, one of the UK's biggest retailers, Tesco. And they didn't just dip their toes in the water with this idea. Oh no, they went all in. And in doing so, they completely changed the retail game. And look, this was never about just random discounts. It was a full-blown master plan. See, Tesco figured out that instant rewards, getting that pound off right now, is way more powerful than collecting points you might forget about later. And the cost for that instant saving? Well, you just have to scan your card and hand over all your shopping data, letting them learn your every move. It is, when you think about it, a brilliant trade. So did it work? Oh yeah, it worked. 21 million people. Just think about that number for a second. That is a staggering number of shoppers who looked at that deal and said, yep, I'm in, it's worth it. That's not a customer base. That's an army of loyal shoppers, all carrying the same card. And just how deep does that loyalty run? Get this, a massive 80% of all sales at Tesco are made using a Clubcard. Just let that sink in. That means for every £10 spent in their stores, 8 of them are tracked, analyzed, and tied directly to a specific customer. That data isn't just useful, it's an absolute goldmine that they use for everything from personalized offers to deciding what to stock on the shelves in your local store. And hey, it wasn't just Tesco patting themselves on the back. Industry experts looked at this and called it a huge success. And they highlighted that perfect double win. Tesco gets happier, more loyal customers coming back again and again, and in return, they build this incredible, invaluable treasure chest of data. But why? Why does this work so well on us? I mean, it goes so much deeper than just saving a quid. It's all about how our brains are wired. So let's dive into the fascinating psychology behind the deal. Okay, this right here is the secret weapon. It's called loss aversion. And what it means is that your brain literally hates the feeling of missing out on that cheaper price more than it enjoys the feeling of getting it. It is pure shopping FOMO. You see that lower price and your brain just screams, "Don't be the idiot who pays more." What this strategy also does, so cleverly, is it divides all shoppers into two neat groups. First, you've got the price-sensitive crowd. They're happy to take 2 seconds to scan their card to get that deal. Then you've got the convenience-focused shoppers. Maybe they're in a massive hurry, and they'll just pay the higher price for speed. And here's the beautiful part. Either way, Tesco wins. They get valuable data from one group and a higher profit margin from the other. Genius. Okay, that's enough about Tesco. Let's pivot and make this all about you. It's time to take these big strategic ideas and boil them down into a practical playbook that you can use for your own marketing assignments. So, just imagine this. Your manager comes over to your desk. They drop a box of brand new, amazing-looking wireless headphones on it and say, "We're launching these. We need a price. Go." Yeah, no pressure, right? This is your moment. This is where strategic thinking really kicks in. So, here are your first 4 moves. Step 1, you've got to play detective. Build a battle map of what your rivals are charging and what they offer. Step 2, define your superpower. What makes your headphones special? Your price has to tell that value story.
Step 3 is to create a menu of options. You model a few scenarios: a premium or the best price, a competitive or in the fight price, and maybe a lower penetration price to grab market share fast. And finally, step 4, the all-important reality check: talk to the finance team. Because a great price is completely useless if you're not actually making any money.
All right, you've done the homework, you've done the research, now it's time to build your final recommendation. And this is the part that takes you from someone just doing tasks to a real strategist who makes a genuine impact on the business. Okay, let's bring this all home. First up, you've got to forecast demand. I mean, how many of these things do you realistically think you're going to sell? Then you make the call. You choose the final price, maybe sweeten the deal with a cool launch offer, but crucially, you have to sell this recommendation to your team with confidence backed by your data. And finally, remember this: your work isn't done at launch. You have to monitor the data, see what's happening, and be ready to adapt, because the market always gets a vote.
So what is the big takeaway from all this? It's simple, really. A price is not just a tag you slap on a product. It's a message. It communicates your value, it drives how your customers behave, and it connects every single thing you do in marketing directly to the company's bottom line. It is one of the most powerful strategic weapons you will ever have.
And that's our deep dive. You've got the theory, you've got the psychology, and now you have the playbook. So the next time a pricing task lands on your desk, you're not going to be guessing, you're going to be strategizing. And the only question left is, what's your first move going to be?